Welcome back to ACCOC Civic Connection. Our second guest is Steve Baric, who is a council member with the city of Rancho, Santa Margarita. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks for having me, Lacy.
Well, we often take for granted the amount of time that it takes to be a public policy maker, even at the local level. And you're a perfect example because you have so much going on. You're an attorney, you're involved in several regional commissions. I know you're highly involved in statewide politics, you've got a family, and you're on council. Tell us, how do you balance your city work, life, and hold it all together?
Well, when you describe it like that, Lacy, I'm exhausted just talking about it or thinking about it. But, you know, look, I think my parents instilled in me that being involved and giving back to your community is extremely important for anyone living in this great country of ours. So it is difficult, it is hard, but I like to keep busy, and I feel it's important to be involved in the community. I've always felt that way, that since I came out of law school and went to the DA's office, I've always felt serving my community was one of the highest things and highest attributes any citizen could do. So it does keep you busy, but I enjoy doing it.
And I think that what we've seen from you lately is there is a limit to that, however, because you recently stepped down from a state assembly race, made that difficult decision to step out of that race. I know it meant a lot to you. How did you come to that decision, and what were the driving factors?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I won't lie to you, it was a difficult decision. I mean, it's something that I had thought about for a long time, but when I weighed the factors and weighed, you know, professional life, personal life, serving the community of Rancho, Santa Margarita, it really wasn't a difficult decision at all. I mean, there are things that I'm currently working on that, quite candidly, I felt that I was more apt to accomplish at a local level. I'm passionate about public safety. I've done a lot of work recently in the area of human trafficking. I thought that there was a lot that I could do at a local level to ensure that, you know, we move forward in ensuring protecting victims of crime at all levels. And then really it fundamentally came down to spending time with my family and spending time with some clients that were involved in a high-profile trafficking case that I had committed to helping. And so it really wasn't a hard decision at all.
Okay. Well, we support you then.
Well, thank
you. With that, what is the future for you in politics in South County?
Well, you know, I was really fortunate to have a lot of support. I had a lot of good support in my campaign. I was able to, you know, put together a lot of financial support for my campaign. So I have a lot of people who are encouraging me to continue to serve and focus on issues that matter to me. I'm paying attention to all the races down here, both at the 5th District, the congressional race. It seems like everybody's running for election here in South Orange County, and I'm going to be looking for candidates who feel strongly about the issues that matter to me, and that is, you know, making sure that our kids are getting a good education, that government is reformed and operating well, but also taking care of our elderly and our less fortunate, and also protecting our neighborhoods with having good, strong, fair public safety. So I'll definitely be out there, I'll definitely be involved, and you know, I'm still involved at a state level, and I'm watching races all over the state and involved at different levels there. So I'll be continuing to be as busy as you described at the beginning of our segment.
Okay, great. Well, we'll look forward to that. So we're sitting in your city, Rancho
Sure.
Santa Margarita, which is a phenomenal example of great planning and economic development. You've got some big plans on the horizon too. Can you tell us a little bit about the Chiquita Ridge project and other major projects that you have going on?
Sure. Well, I think for me, you know, one of the major things that we have to do in South Orange County, most of our communities are planned communities, that we've done a very good job of organizing our cities before they incorporate. So it's a really great advantage to the people who govern them. And I think it's very important that as a local elected official that we balance responsible development with protecting the environment and have sustainability of resources and things along those lines. So I'm really excited to play a role in Chiquita Ridge. We're desperately in need of sports parks here in our city. I have to admit, it's a little selfish on my part because I have a little 6-year-old who's starting to play Little League and doing all those crazy little things. So he's heading towards spending time in these sports parks, and I'm committed to seeing that we accomplish what we need to do at Chiquita Ridge, which we have to do and build a 24-acre sports park. And we're really excited about what other opportunities there are there. We have a auto dealership in the city, the Nissan dealership, that's been empty for 6 years, and that's been a challenge to fill. I think a lot of people would like to see another auto dealer in there, but I'll confess one of the very first jobs I had out of college was selling cars, so I'm aware of and familiar with the auto industry, and there's some challenges in getting a new dealership there, so that's going to be coming down the horizon. But I think what we've always tried to do in this community is really balance the natural beauty and topography of the area against the need to have responsible development and services for our individuals. You know, in the last year we built an In-N-Out burger, which has been horrible for my waistline, but everybody else has been so excited about it. So it's a really exciting time to be here in the city of Rancho Santa Margarita. So, and to be able to do all those things while managing to have a budget that has a surplus, that is paying for services and keeping our community safe, is really something that makes you feel great as a local elected official.
Absolutely. All your residents love to hear that. Quickly, we just have a few seconds left. You ran for, I'm sure, a specific reason. Have you accomplished what you wanted to so far as a council member?
Yeah, I mean, I think like anything else, there's more work always to be done, but I ran for fiscal responsibility, and I've never voted for a budget in the 3 years I've been on the council that hasn't had a surplus, so I'm extremely proud of that. When I joined the council, I had concerns about a taxpayer-funded retirement account for council members. I've never taken any of that. And I passed, we as a council passed the sex offender ordinance to keep sex offenders out of our parks. I was extremely proud of that.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. That's it for Cox Civic Connection. Thanks for watching.